Erika Jayne has done it again, besties. She's gone and stirred up Beverly Hills with a bombshell about Kyle Richards and Dorit Kemsley's friendship. You know that cute, picture-perfect bond they've been selling us for years? Well, Erika's saying it's not all sunshine and designer handbags. According to her, there's a whole lot more going on behind the smiles, and once you hear it, you might never look at their friendship the same way again. From the outside, Kyle and Dorit seem inseparable. They're always matching at events, sharing inside jokes, and posting those sweet "my ride or die" captions on Instagram. But Erika claims that's just the surface. She's been around them enough, both with cameras rolling and in private, to notice that what we see on TV isn't always how things are when no one's watching. Erika's first big clue came during an off-camera dinner. It was just a small group, no production crew in sight. She said Kyle spent most of the night scrolling through her phone while Dorit chatted politely with someone else across the table. There were no giggles, no deep conversations, none of the warm energy we've all gotten used to seeing. Later, both women messaged Erika separately saying how much fun they had, but it felt like they were checking a box, not actually reminiscing about a great night.
Together. And why was it made a bigger deal than it was when you're my friend?
How did I make it a bigger deal, Kyle?
First of all, you went to her and said
That everyone was talking about her and I felt uncomfortable?
yeah, but you made it like it was bad, Dorit.
There was a lot of conversation about Erika.
Then there's the way they talk about each other when the other isn't around. Erika has heard Kyle call Dorit a bit much, and Dorit described Kyle as too controlling. It's never outright nasty, but it's enough to make you wonder how deep their bond really goes. She's also noticed how they seem to keep things perfectly balanced, almost like they're keeping score. If Dorit posts a glowing Instagram story about Kyle, Kyle posts something equally flattering about Dorit soon after. If one gives a lavish gift, the other matches it. And don't even get Erika started on how rehearsed some moments feel. She brought up one charity event where the cameras caught Kyle and Dorit leaning in close, whispering like old-school besties. It looked so genuine, until Erika asked about it later and neither of them could remember what they'd been talking about. That's when Erika really started thinking maybe these moments weren't entirely for them, but for us. Now, Erika's not claiming they secretly hate each other. She says there's definitely affection there, but the perfect BFF act is just that, an act. Her exact words, "I might be caught in the middle, but at least I don't pretend." And honestly, in a world where image is everything, that's saying a lot. It's worth remembering that Kyle and Dorit didn't always have this polished friendship. When Dorit joined the show, Kyle was quick to welcome her, and they bonded over fashion, family, and navigating Housewives life. They became a united front at events, defending each other in arguments and showing up as a team. But over the seasons, other friendships grew, new dynamics formed, and little cracks started to show. Erika says she's seen those cracks up close. On group trips, Kyle might gravitate toward other castmates, while Dorit hangs back or pairs off with someone else. At reunions, Kyle hasn't always jumped in to defend Dorit like she once did. None of it screams falling out. But when you put all those moments together, it paints a very different picture than the one we're sold. Fans have picked up on it too. Social media sleuths have noticed Dorit appearing less in Kyle's personal posts. Others point out that Kyle sometimes arrives late or leaves early from Dorit's big events. One even compared old red carpet photos to recent ones and claimed the body language has shifted. Less arm-in-arm closeness, more polite space between them. Some housewives have hinted at it too. Sutton Strack mentioned in an interview that she doesn't see them together as much as people think. And Garcelle Beauvais once joked that Kyle has different best friends for different occasions. Back then, it just seemed like light banter, but now, it feels like part of a bigger puzzle. So why would Erika say all this now? Timing, besties. This season has been a little low on drama, and nothing gets people buzzing like a crack in a major friendship. Plus, Erika knows that when you're the one spilling the tea, you instantly become part of the conversation. She's managed to make herself relevant without starting a fight of her own, which is pretty smart. The fallout could go a couple of ways. Kyle and Dorit might double down, posting more together and making public displays of affection to prove everything's fine. Or they could quietly drift apart, hoping people stop talking about it. Either way, we're all going to be watching even closer. And let's be real, knowing a castmate is telling people your friendship is partly fake is not the kind of thing you just brush off. Even if they laugh it off on camera, behind the scenes, it's bound to cause tension. Friendships on Housewives are already under a microscope, and once there's doubt, it's hard to go back to how things were. Looking ahead, don't be surprised if this becomes a major storyline next season. Producers love a friendship drama almost as much as they love a full-on feud. We could be in for awkward confrontations, emotional sit-downs, or even big arguments about loyalty and honesty. And you know, once it's out there, every small interaction will be picked apart by fans and castmates alike. For now, it's all about reading between the lines. Watch the next time Kyle and Dorit are filmed together. Does the laughter feel forced? Is the hug quick and polite instead of warm? Do the compliments sound rehearsed? Once you start paying attention, it's hard not to notice. At the end of the day, only Kyle and Dorit know the full truth about their friendship. Maybe Erika's right and it's more of a show than we thought, or maybe she's just stirring the pot to make things interesting. Either way, she's succeeded in making all of us look a little closer, and in Beverly Hills, that's half the battle. So besties, if you're here for all this tea and want to stay in the loop when the next bit of drama hits, you know what to do. Like this video, share it with your Housewives-loving friends, and hit that subscribe button. Trust me, the way things are going, you're going to want front row seats for what's coming next. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe to Housewives Rewind for more tea.